No? All right. Thank you. All right, baseball fans, here we are at Legacy Fields at Santero Park in Clay, New York. We have the visiting team wearing their gray jerseys, the Fulton Fury, versus the home team in the white jerseys, the CB Futures. Leading off for the Fury, Cameron Dallin, first pitch, low, misses, ball one. Second pitch to Cameron, also low, ball two. That ball is popped up third base side and caught by the left fielder for out number one. One up, one down. And that pitch misses, ball one. This is Cash Stuber. That one also misses, low, ball two. On the mound for the Futures is Lo Judas. And ball three. 3 balls and no strikes on Stuber. Here's the 3-0. In there, call, strike one. Judas deals. Swung on, hit, and that goes to the second baseman. Shortstop. Bobbles it, picks it up, throws it, not in time. Safe at first base. Cash Stuber with a single. Stuber takes off on that pitch, and he is in there, safe at second base with a stolen base. So 1 out, runner on second, 1 ball, no strikes to DeGrenier. That pitch misses, ball two. So these teams were supposed to face each other the last Sunday, got called because of rain, and Stuber steals third base. And that pitch in there calls strike one. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Brett DeGrenier. Pitch from LeJudas goes to third base. Third baseman is going to run at Cash. DeGrenier heading to second. And Cash is back safe at third base. So it's second and third now. Runner on first. DeGrenier reaches on a fielder's choice and advances all the way to second. Here's Carson Race. First pitch to Carson, high, swings at it, fouls it back, strike number one. Judas deals, goes for the changeup, lands in there, strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners at second and third. Pitch to Race, he thought about it, holds back, gets away from the catcher. That is ball number 1. Pitch in there, call, strike 3. Race down looking for out number 1. Out number 2. So with 2 outs, in steps Colton Winslow. That pitch gets away. Here comes Cash. Play at home. He drops the ball. Here. Oh. That pitch is hit hard out into left center field. It's over the left fielder. 1 run scores. Winslow going into second. He's got himself a stand-up double and an RBI. That'll bring up Daniel Douglas. First pitch in there, call, strike 1. Second pitch misses inside, ball 1. That pitch outside, ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 outs. 2 in. Judas sets. Delivers. Oh, and that goes behind Daniel. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Daniel inside, ball 4. Daniel it takes the first base, and Winslow advances to third on that wild pitch. So runners at the corners, and here's Gavin Guinn. That pitch misses, ball 1. Pitch swung on, foul back into the backstop, strike 1. Guinn with a nice hard swing. With Judas deals. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. LeJudas jumps off. Wants to make sure that Daniel gets his jersey dirty, and dirty it is. Pitch swing and a miss. Oh, he's chopping wood there. Douglas advances to second. That pitch misses for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a pitch to Guinn, and that misses. Ball 4, and Guinn is on with a walk. So with a double and 2 walks, the bases are now loaded for Anthony Farrell. First pitch in there, calls strike 1.
Anthony, let's go, kid.
Oh, that one drops in for strike number 2. Anthony steps out to swing at that one, fouls it off. Will stay at 2 strikes. Bases loaded, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Anthony steps out, pops this one off first base side, and Hunter Johnson makes the grab for out number 3. But the Fury pick up 2 in their half of the inning. Coming up to bat for the Futures, it's Daniel LeJudas and then Hunter Johnson.
Good work. Start him down with the inning. Good, are you?
First pitch to Daniel for the Futures, swing and a miss, strike one. That pitch misses, ball one. Cash Stuber on the mound for the Fury. That ball is hit out to center field. Dallin coming over to field it. He picks it up and he's going to throw it in, and Daniel has himself a clean single. That brings up the Futures pitcher, LeJudas. Pitch from Cash, high, ball one. From Cash. Oh, throw over to first. Back in time is Daniel. That one misses, ball two. Throw over the first. Oh, the ball was there in time. But Wardlaw is not able to hold on to that. No, it's Carson Race. Never mind. Not Wardlaw, Race. That pitch misses for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes on LeJudas. Stuber throws that one in, calls strike one. Pitch swung on, hit hard, just over the second base. Throw in, from center field, not in time. Runners at first and second. And LeJudas has himself another single, or a single. You know, the Futures have themselves another single. That's what I meant to say. Brings up Hunter Johnson, first pitch, low, ball one. Throw back to second, not in time. Stuber sets, delivers home, swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch, Hunter hits this one up, center field. Cameron Dallin coming in, calls off everybody, makes the grab for out number one. Hunter Johnson hitting right to his buddy in center field, Cameron Dallin. Those two play on the same baseball team. Both of them play for APW. That's Altmar Parish, Williamstown. That brings up Husan. Ball popped up between short and third. Shortstop coming over, calling it, making the grab. Brett DeGrenier hauling that baby in. So 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Ryder. Ryder's the center fielder for the Futures. Two outs, 2 on. That pitch misses, ball 1. Stuber deals. Ground ball to second base. And throw over the first is in time for out number 3. 4-3 goes the putout for out number 3. And at the end of 1 inning of play, the Fury lead the Futures 2-0. Coming up for the Fury, it's Farrell, Waters, Grant, and then Resigno.
So after this game, there's a break. I'm going to leave my stuff set up here, and I'm going to watch the messages. Get that big one. So I'll bring you back on dark.
All right. Here's Mike Waters. First pitch to Waters misses, ball 1. That pitch also misses, almost in the same spot, ball number 2. It's good of the umpire to call them both balls since they were in the same spot. Judas sets, delivers, low, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Mike Waters. That's a called strike. I think LeJudas should pretend that there's always 3 balls. So when he needs to, he throws a strike. That one misses, ball 4. So Waters takes first base on the walk. And that brings up Nick Grant. Nick goes for the bunt. Bunts it foul, strike 1. Wild pitch.
Hey, Nick!
That's a
There he is.
ball.
Let's go. Mikey, no out.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Waters advances to second
You ain't gotta go.
on that wild pitch. And that's a foul ball. Strike number 2.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
camera moved.
that
I'm sorry.
logo just pull back. You ain't
So
got
I am missing some pieces of
Hey, good
equipment
work.
because I missed one cord, and so I'm all discombobulated here. I'll pick it up in between games. That pitch misses. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on.
And bounces. Ball 3.
Anything recognized next to your hitter? He ain't squared in like that before. That's good all game.
Here's the pitch. In there. Call. Strike 3. So Grant goes down looking, and that brings up Luis Resigno. First pitch misses. Ball 1. Oh, I didn't see that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Judas deals. That one's fouled back to the backstop. Strike 1. That pitch misses low. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Luis Resigno. Pitch. Oh, it hit him. It hit him. Boy, if he had gotten out of the way, then perhaps we could have got another base. But because of the hit by pitch, that is a dead ball. So runners at first and second now.
Nick, get your helmet on.
So since Resigno's the catcher, they're going to provide the opportunity to have a pinch runner for him. Since Nick Grant made last out, he gets to run. So that brings up Joe Wardhaw. With runners at first and second and 1 out.
Hey, 1 out.
There's a pitch from Lechutis. Misses. Ball 1. So runners at first and second, 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes. Throws a soft changeup in, and that lands in the strike zone for strike number 1. 1-1 to Wardhaw.
Get around early.
This pitch from Lechutis. He tried bending it in. It came back, but not enough. Ball 2.
Hey, 1 out.
That pitch in there. Call strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The Jews tried a breaking pitch and that broke out of the strike zone. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So bases loaded, and here comes the Furies' leadoff batter, Cameron Dallin. First pitch in there, call strike 1. Yeah. Cameron reaches and hits a soft ground ball back to the pitcher, onto 2 for 1, and the relay not in time. The ball gets away, and safe at home is Nick Grant. All right, so Cameron hits into a fielder's choice that gives Wardhaw out for 1. And both Waters and Resigno score. First pitch from Luchudis, and off and running is Cameron Dallin, and he is in there easily. And the pitch is a called strike 1 on Cash Stuber. Oh, and Stuber gets hit.
You're good. All right, you're good. Work it. All right, 2 out.
It's a fly ball out to left field and grabbed in. The Grenier flies out to left field, and that is out number 3. But the Fury pick up 2 more, and they now lead by a score of 4-0. This is really hard to do without my little gadget. My Stream Deck makes this so much easier. I guess I shouldn't have forgotten it. So coming up to bat for the Futures, it is Bruce, Murphy, Burkowski, Cassidy, and Fox. All right, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Well, Bruce hits this one, third base side, and that is going to go out of play. So I know there's at least one strike. Catch delivers, and that one's fouled back to the backstop for strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's hit, and that gets through the hole over second base for a single.
Hey, time book. Got
That brings up Murphy. Cash delivers, low, ball 1. Stuber sets, delivers, and there, call, strike 1. And a pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike now. 2-1 to Murphy. Stuber sets, delivers. That one just misses low, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Murphy. Bruce still at first base. That ball is hit hard to right field. Oh, and it gets underneath the glove of the right fielder. Bruce is going to hold up at first. I mean, Bruce goes all the way to third. Murphy holds up at first. So runners at the corners now for Burkowski. Umpire calls timeout so he can clean off the home plate. And also gives me a moment to get my stuff marked up here. There we go. Runners at the corners. Burkowski's the left fielder. And that pitch to call, strike. It gets away from Signo. And that enables Murphy to advance to second. So no balls and 1 strike. And that one's popped up out of play. That's strike 2. You looking out for people. And that ball's hit hard out to center field. Cameron Dallon's got a beat on it, grabs that, throws it in, throws home instead of a relay. So with the RBI sack fly, Burkowski, F8 sack. And so we've got 1 out now. And a run in. Runner on second.
Good work.
That brings up Cassidy, the right fielder. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch from Stuber, ground ball to third. Fielded by a third baseman. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. And Murphy's still stuck at second base.
Hey, good work there, kid. Hey, did you get that? Hey, Carson. Let that loose. Let it. Good work.
That brings up, I think it's Fox, shortstop.
Gavin.
That's a ground ball. Fielded by the first baseman. Throw over to Stuber, covering at first in time for out number 3. So they give up a run, but they get out of a jam. And after 2 innings of play, the Furies still lead this one by a score of 4-1.
Hey, start it off, kid.
All right, leading off for the Fury, number 23, Carson Race. Race went down looking his first at-bat. That one, he twists out of the way. Ball number 1. New pitcher on the mound. Number 9, Husan. That ball is hit foul for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carson Race. That one, off speed pitch, misses high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, and that one hit him. So Reese is on after getting hit by a pitch. So no outs, runner at first, and here's Carson Winslow. Colton Winslow. No, yeah, Carson Winslow, Colton Race. That pitch misses high, ball 1. Throw over the first, not in time.
Good work. Good work. You saw it, too. You saw it.
Husan sets, delivers, and that one's hit hard. That's going to split the go between the outfielders, not get to the center fielder. And Winslow has himself a single. Nice, clean, easy single Runners at first and second now. That brings up Daniel Douglas. Douglas walked in the first inning and reached second on a stolen base. The pitch misses, ball one. That pitch misses way high, ball two. Pitch from Huson, swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, and that's in there for a call, strike. Two balls, two strikes. It's the pitch to Douglas. Swing and a miss, strike three. So with one out, that brings up Gavin Guinn. Swing and a miss, strike one. Huson steps off to check the runners. They both retreat back to their respective bases. Huson sets, delivers to Gavin. Ball one, throw over the third is not in time. On that throw, both runners advance. So runners at second and third now. One ball, one strike.
Gab, wait back, drive ball, let's go.
That pitch is a strike. So what happens when you swing and miss? So one ball, two strikes, two outs. Son deals. Oh, late. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So that's two outs now, and here's Anthony Farrell. No swing. Ball one. Huson sets, delivers, swung on, fouled off for strike number one. One ball, one strike, two outs, runners at second and third. That one's popped up first base side. And coming over to make the grab. I don't know who that was. Number 6.
Hey, play defense, let's go. Hey, we're good.
The second baseman. Well, that makes sense.
Hey, let's go.
So no runs that inning for the Fury. After 2.5, they lead by a score of 4-1.
Yeah, leave it there, you're good.
So coming up for the futures, it's the top of the order: Daniel, LeJudas, Johnson, and Huson. Well, in steps Daniel. I think it's Mike Daniel. Pitch from Stuber. In there, call, strike one. Stuber deals, foul back to the backstop, strike number two. No balls, two strikes to Daniel. Daniel had a single in his first at-bat, leading off the game. Pitch misses low, ball one. Stuber sends a breaking ball, popped up, and that's going to fall in front of Cameron Dallin in center field. Not exactly sure why he didn't run in and lay out on that one. So it's another leadoff single for Daniel. Let's see if the futures are able to advance him around. So here's Dalton LeJudas, today's starting pitcher. He also got a single after a quality at-bat. First pitch going is Daniel. Throw to second is not in time. Ball goes out into the outfield, picked up by Cameron Dallin. That pitch was a ball. Oh, that throw down to third. Hit him. So we got 2 balls and no strikes, and a runner on third now after 2 pitches. Judas leans back and hits this one, and hauled in by the second baseman for the first out of the inning. Here's Hunter Johnson. Johnson popped out to center field in his first at-bat. That pitch misses, ball one. Why, thank you, Caitlin. Pitch from Stuber. In there, call, strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hunter Johnson. And there's strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hunter. Stuber deal, swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. Down goes Johnson. That brings up Huson, the current pitcher. First pitch to Huson, ground ball to second, fielded, throw over the first is in time for out number 3. And at the end of 3 innings of play, the Fury lead this one by a score of 4-0.
One, two, three. Well, I thought go ahead. Well, I think God did was. I think big push up there.
I don't know the name still.
So Mike.
First pitch to Mike Waters misses for a ball. The second pitch misses for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes on Waters. Huson deals. Up and in, ball 3. And on 4 pitches, Waters takes first base. That brings up Nick Grant. Grant went down looking his first at-bat. That pitch misses, ball 1. That's foul down the first base side. Strike 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Nick Grant. Pitch Nick, he reaches, hits this one, goes to the shortstop hole, throw to second for 1, on to first in time for the double play. Six, 4, 3 goes the double play. And just like that, there are 2 outs. That brings out Lou Rosigno, and he hits this ball first base side. Hits the first baseman's glove, can't hold on to it, but picks the ball up, comes over, and steps on the bag for an unassisted out number 3. Well, so the Fury, in a weird way, go down 1-2-3 in their half of the 4th inning. And that'll bring up the Futures. Batting for the Futures. I believe it's Ryder Bruce Murphy.
Yep. Oh. I don't know. No, we're talking about. Yeah. Let's go. They're about 31 minutes left.
And here's Jack, apparently. Jack Ryder. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0 from Stuber. Swung on, grounded to short. Picked up, throw over the first is in time for out number 1. It's a nice clean pickup by Brett DeGrenier over at short. Here's Bruce. Bruce got a single and came around to score in his first at-bat. This is a pop-up out to center field. No, picked up by the second baseman for out number 2. So 2 outs, and here's Murphy. Murphy got a single, reached second on a wild pitch. Stuber bounces one in for ball 1. Stuber deals low and inside, ball 2. Okay. Swung on and hit back to the backstop for strike number 1. Is that better? Okay. Is this loud enough now? Can you hear me? I believe we're at 2-2. Stuber deals. Decides to go behind him to mix things up a little bit. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A pitch from Stuber. Oh, bounces over the plate. Ball 4. And Murphy works himself a walk. I'll bring up Burkowski. Burkowski Had the yeah, what did he do? Bukowski got the only RBI of the day for the Futures. Sacrifice fly to center field. That pitch misses high, ball one. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first. Bukowski fouls this one over behind me here. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cash checks over at first. Deals high, ball 2. Even at 2. Swung on, popped up first base side. Oh, off the end of the glove. Not able to get there. And we'll come back and do it again.
Hey, Mark, worry about the fact that with the other handouts, you'll feel it ahead of time. Good work, kid.
He did not run into the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High, ball 3. So pitch swung on, popped up. Grabbed by the shortstop for out number 3. So at the end of 4, it is 4-1 in favor of the Fury. So leading off in the top of the 5th inning for the Fury, it is Joe Wardall, and then top of the order in Cameron Dallin, Cash Stuber, and Brett DeGrenier. First pitch from Huson to Joe Wardall is a call, strike 1. No, and there's call, strike 2, a little breaking ball. Wardall watches that one go by outside, ball 1. Misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ducks out of the way. Ball 3. Full count, misses. Ball 4. And Joe Wardhaw works himself a leadoff walk. So with a runner on first, in steps the leadoff batter, center fielder, number 40, Cameron Dallin. Throw back over to first, not in time. First pitch to Dallin misses. Ball 1. Swing and miss, strike 1. And that's called strike 2. Wardhaw was going on that one, but he slipped, so he stopped and came back to first. Dallin holds up on that one. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wardaw's going. Throw is way late. Safe at second base, Joe Wardhaw. Field to the field ump. He says he was no swing. I agree. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dallin. Busan deals. High, ball 3. So Dallin has worked himself into a full count, just like Wardhaw did, the hard way. Dallin swings and hits this one hard, goes over the left fielder. It's going to make it to the fence. Dallin rounds first. He's going to second. Wardaw's trotting in home. And Dallin's got himself an RBI double.
Hey, good work. Camera, good work. Hey, don't hurt it.
That first pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Cash Stuber. And Stuber hits this one. It's high. It's far. It is gone. Cash Stuber with a 2-run home run.
Hey, get that bat out of there. All right, good work. Hey, you guys wait there for him. You wait there for him.
And just like that, it is now 7-1. That first pitch misses for a ball. Busan delivers in there, calls strike 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, higher and further. That pitch misses for a ball. Oh, and that one's fouled back behind the plate. Oh, no, it wasn't. I was here. I can see it. And that pitch misses for a ball. Full count now to Brett DeGrenier. And DeGrenier hits this one hard. Down to, right field. Johnson had it in his glove, but lost his footing, falls down, and DeGrenier is safe on an E9. And that brings up Carson Race.
Hey, good one and drive it, kid. Let's go. Right in your wheelhouse.
Huson steps off. Brett comes back to first base. That one's popped up right field, and Johnson grabs that one.
Hey, Carson, hit you ain't good. Hit you ain't good.
So that brings up Colton Winslow. Colton's got a double and a single so far on the day. That one's tipped back to the backstop, strike number one. Huson steps off, throw over to first, not in time.
Yep.
Foul down the third base side, strike number two. Right, I got 7-1. So no balls and 2 strikes on Colton Winslow. Pitch, ground ball, first base side. Oh, it just beat him.
I would have yelled back, okay? Good work. Hey, 2 outs now.
So Winslow almost hustled himself out an infield single. And that's called strike one on Daniel Douglas. Here's the pitch. Oh, swung underneath that one. Strike number two. A little dip of the hips on there. Got to keep those swings nice and level. I pitch high, ball one. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Daniel holds up on that one for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. There's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Douglas goes down swinging for the second time of the day. But the Fury pick up 3 in their half of the 5th inning, and they currently lead by a score of 7-1. Coming up to bat for the Futures in their half of the fifth inning, it's Cassidy, Fox, and then Daniel and LeJudas.
See you right there, brother.
All right, there are 12 minutes left of playtime, or there was 12. Now I think we're down to 10 and a half. First pitch to Cassidy from Cash Stuber. Bounces. That's a ball. Second pitch bounces for ball number 2. Swing and a miss for strike number 1 on Cassidy. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Stuber took something off of that one. Had Cassidy pretty fooled. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Brings up, I think it's Fox. He swings and hits this one, gets past third base into left field. And he has himself a single. Brings us to the top of the lineup here. Here is Daniel. Throw back over the first. Missed. Carson Race retrieves that ball. Gets it back into the pitcher. So we'll try that first pitch to Daniel again. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball's hit out into the outfield. Right field coming in, making the grab. Gavin Guinn for out number 2. So with 2 outs, there's Dalton LeJudas. Dalton hits that one down to third base side. Foul, strike 1. Pitch from Stuber, low, misses, and on the wild pitch, Fox advances to second. Is it Foy? Excellent. I didn't know if she wrote it down. I thought maybe I couldn't read it right. So it's Foy on second. That ball's hit out into center field. It's going to be played on by a couple of bounces by Cameron Dallin. He's going to throw it into his cutoff. And LeJudas has himself a single. So LeJudas on first and Foy on third. And 1 out. That'll bring up Hunter Johnson. First pitch to Johnson, high for a ball. Throw down to second is in time for out number 3. So Johnson does not have an official at-bat. And there's still 5 minutes remaining. I don't know if they're going to play him, though. Oh, I believe we are. So here we go, the top of the 6th inning. Leading off for the Fury, it's going to be Gavin Guinn, then Anthony Farrell, Mike Waters, Nick Grant, and Lou Resigno. New pitcher on the mound for the Futures, number 8, Burkowski. That first pitch misses for a ball. Yeah, it's in there for a call, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Gavin Guinn. Pitch misses. Ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball's hit up right field side, and that is a foul ball. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes when Gavin makes it back to the plate. And he hits that one, ground ball. Fielded by the pitcher. Throw over the first is not in time. And he legs that one out for an infield single. Who knew Gavin Guinn could run that fast? So that brings up Anthony Farrell. Throw over the first, not in time. Pitch misses, ball 1. Oh, and the ball gets away on a throw over.
He's gonna feel comfortable.
The pitch misses. Guinn going to second. Stolen base for Gavin Guinn. And ball 4. Oh, no, ball 3. Anthony had me fooled the way he took off. Thought maybe I missed one. 3 balls and no strikes on Farrell. That pitch misses, ball 4. Farrell hustles down to first base on that walk. It brings up Mike Waters. Runners at first and second and no outs. Pitch to Waters. Misses inside for a ball. Pitch for Bukowski, high for ball 2. Could have been inside as well. Pitch bounces, goes all the way back to the backstop. On that wild pitch, Gavin advances to third, and Anthony advances to second.
Yeah, good hustle. He's smart over there, Gav.
So 3 balls and no strikes. Runners at second and third for Mike Waters. And there's called strike number 1. Pitch from Bukowski. Oh, called strike number 2. Mike has walked in both of his at-bats, so he has yet to have an official at-bat. though he did score a run. And that misses. Ball 4, and Waters has another walk, and the bases are loaded for the Fury. So with the bases loaded, in steps Nick Grant. First pitch to Nick misses for a ball. Nick went down looking and grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in his 2 at-bats so far today. Nick's looking to redeem himself here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Brushback pitch, ball 2. I don't think it was meant as a brushback, but that is what happened. And the pitch misses, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Nick Grant. Oh, call, strike 2. So full count now to Nick Grant. That pitch misses, ball 4. And that's another run and an RBI for Nick Grant. First pitch call, strike 1 to Lou Resigno. Fury now lead 8-1. Lou swinging and missing. Strike 2. Oh, punched out looking. Strike 3 on Lou Resigno. 1 out now, and here's Joe Wardhaw. And pitch bounces in front of the plate, ball 1. Bukowski sets. Now called, strike 1. One ball, 1 strike on Joe Wardhaw. That misses outside, ball 2. That one's fouled back to the backstop, strike number 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for Joe Wardhaw. It's a pitch. Fights out one off. Play home in time for out number 2. So with 2 outs, here comes Cameron Dallin. Dallin hit a double his last at-bat. He also popped out and grounded into a fielder's choice where he reached. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Kowski deals. Cameron reaches down, pops this one up, out of play on the third base side for strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Cameron Dallin. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Hey, good drive. Let's go. Warm it up.
Apparently. All right. So the last out was made on the bases when Hunter was at bat. So Hunter will lead us off, or lead off the futures here. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Anthony Farrell is the new pitcher for the Fury. And Hunter Johnson goes down swinging. So with 1 out, in steps Husan. Swings and pops that one up, out of play, strike 1. Pitch from Farrell. Hit hard, ground ball to second base. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. And that brings up Ryder. Ryder grounded out to second and grounded out to short. First pitch, in there, call, strike 1. Farrell deals. Ryder holds up on that one for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. That one's hit hard right at the third baseman. Throw over to first is in time for out number 3. And that'll do it here at Legacy Park. Ball game over, and the Fury win this one by a score of 8-1. From Legacy Field in Clay, New York at Santero Park, I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great day.